So you have an injury case and you're in the discovery period. What does that mean and how does it affect you in your case in California? If you'd like to know more, then just stick around. I want to be sharing some valuable insights into that particular legal topic. So discovery. Discovery is a time to discover evidence in a case, whether it's an injury case, breach of contract, whatever it is with the courts. The discovery time period is called discovery for that reason. And it's an important time for your injury case because both sides, both your injury lawyer who represents you for your injury claim and the defense, have an opportunity, which is supervised by the courts or the judge, to discover information about the case itself. And what does that mean? Well, the defense has an opportunity to ask you questions under oath, which are written questions. Your attorney will be served these questions and you have a certain amount of time to answer them. Likewise, your attorney will be doing the same thing. So once a lawsuit's filed and served on the at-fault party or parties, it goes into this discovery phase. Now, the defense can launch discovery questions at any time once they're served. A plaintiff lawyer, the one that's bringing the injury case for an injured person, moves forward 10 days after service of a lawsuit. So these questions get served on each party and they have to be answered under oath, penalty of perjury. You have to sign a verification of your signature at the end of these questions as well. But these questions can deal with anything concerning the wrongdoing that caused your harm. Let's use a car crash as an example. So questions that you can anticipate from the defense on a car crash case in California would be what you were doing right before the car crash, during the car crash. For example, what was your body position at the time of the car crash? Were you looking ahead, straight, down, to your right, to your left? Because remember, a lot of times if you're turned or you're doing something, there might be a load on the spine which can actually aggravate your injury. So these are discoverable questions that a defense attorney would ask about the car crash. They'll also ask about whether or not you got medical care right away, where did you go, what kind of medical care did you get, things of that nature. And if you've injured a body part in the car crash that was, let's say, weak or had a prior medical diagnosis or injury from before, and it was aggravated or affected by the car crash, those too can be discoverable. Now, the scope of this discoverability of past medical records is limited. But a lot of times through the years that I practice, I've seen them try to get 2 years to 10 years as the time that they like to go back in time, especially, well, particularly if you're having a claim of an aggravated injury case. Now remember, if you had a weakened condition in the body that was affected or aggravated by a car crash, that's on the at-fault party, the rule breaker. And a lot of times the defense likes to say, hey, it was from before. It's your burden to prove to a jury at some later point to settle the case or go to jury trial that it was 100% related to the car crash. And you do that through the medical records and your doctors' opinions, because those doctors will be your medical experts on your case. So discovery is a very important time to have the insurance company know about your case. It also shows the strong points of your case through a good lawyer. A good injury lawyer can position that. But at the same time, we're going to find out information about the at-fault party. We're going to be putting attention, equal time attention, on the at-fault party who caused the harms that you're going through or went through. And that's equally important and discoverable as well. So you'll have to produce these written questions. They can also call you for a deposition, which is basically you going in front of a court reporter and giving testimony under oath about the car crash or injury itself. The other thing they can do is call you for a medical exam, a defense medical exam with one of their defense doctors. And of course, depending on the case, I'll either attend that exam with you or I'll hire an independent nurse examiner to witness the exam. And we do that for various other reasons. Maybe I'll do a video on that next. But that's it in a nutshell. So the written discovery is what you'll have to answer. You're going to be deposed in a deposition. You're going to have a medical exam. And if they can't get resolved, if the discovery becomes an issue between the attorneys, which sometimes does happen, then the judge can get involved to resolve any disputes with discovery. Of course, judges do not like that. So I've had it happen a few times in my experience as a personal injury lawyer here in San Diego. And of course, we do our best because we are professionals both on the defense and plaintiff side to resolve any discovery question disputes. But the judge will never ever get involved in the case or make a determination whether or not you have a valid case, because that's not the role of the judge. The role of the judge is to make sure the discovery is moving forward in an efficient manner, the case is navigating through the courts in an expedient manner, and of course if it can't get settled, then the judge will be the supervisor referee in any type of jury trial. So that's kind of discovery in a nutshell on a typical car crash personal injury case in California. And you might be wondering to yourself, well, Mark, why are you sharing this information? Well, you might have a case right now, or you haven't filed it yet, and you still have questions. Well, if that's the case, I welcome you to call me up and ask me any questions about your case, whether or not I can help you or someone in your local area can help you. And I do that every day, so feel free to pick up the phone and give me a call. My phone number is 619-813-7955. I can be reached online anytime at mark@blainlaw.com as well. All right, well, that's it for the video on discovery, and hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight into what to expect, what it's all about, and the types of questions that you, or types of examinations you'll be called for in terms of discovery. All right, well, have a great day, and as always, stay strong. And I'm hoping you enjoyed that video. Had a great time making it here on the beach here in Encinitas. The information I gave you is really important, and I understand that. I realize that. I have also put free information on my website at www.blainlaw.com/reports. You can get a free injury survival guide ebook on any injury case in California, whether it's a car crash, motorcycle, drunk driving, or child injury case. It's all there, and it's for anyone who needs it to make an informed decision on whether or not they even need a lawyer, and if so, how to get a good lawyer. So if you have questions, let me know. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. And thank you again for joining me, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.